Paul Chowdhry, welcome to Red Talks.
Or not. What? Red?
The world's #1 wellness podcast.
Yeah, this is why I'm here.
Thank you. You just got back from America.
Yeah.
10 states. Where'd you go?
I can't even remember the states now. LA, Seattle, Washington.
Yeah, how was it? Good?
You know?
Any run-ins with ICE?
Yeah.
Really? What did they do?
I actually came back because of ICE.
Really? Did you actually visit?
Yeah, so the last show got cancelled in Atlanta.
Yeah.
The day before the show.
Really?
Because of ICE.
Why? What? Because the shooting, or where was that? That was Minnesota, wasn't it?
No, but it was a big storm.
Oh. I was lured into that. That's good.
That was the only way I could.
How did it feel out there? I'm going tomorrow. What was it like?
You'll be all right.
Yeah?
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
You look like...
Well, yeah, I look like I'm in ice.
you look...
Ice cream. Yeah. Yours is better. Anyway. No, was it tense there? Is it just...
No.
It's fine when you're there, isn't it?
It's like over here, right? They say, oh, what's it like in England? It's all
get
Nigel Farage
Yeah.
and marches going on all over London and race riots.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we don't see that on a daily basis.
Yeah.
You don't see ICE on a daily basis.
No, that's the thing. And either side has their own lie.
Yeah.
So the left will be like, oh, it's just sort of Nigel
Yeah.
Farage. And the right are like, oh, you're getting fucking bummed by Muslim rape gangs every day. You can't get on the bus.
I think you should use that as the plug for this episode. Muslim rape gangs.
The truth is somewhere in the middle, I think.
Yeah. This has now gone very right-wing, very early on. This is why I do your podcast.
Yeah. You're breaking out. Yeah.
I've never seen you this high energy.
No. Well,
So you've got a different persona.
Really?
You've got a different persona for stage.
Yeah.
And your podcast persona is completely different.
Well,
You
maybe.
developed this new persona, I've noticed.
This is an interview persona.
This is your interview. This is
I'm
your
the new Parkinson.
Michael Parkinson.
Yeah.
Your cook report.
I think you're always Paul, aren't you? Mainly.
Me?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, I think it's fairly consistent with your stage act.
I don't know. I've been doing this for so long now.
Yeah, when did you start? 97, wasn't it?
98, like mid 98-ish.
What was the scene like back then?
Dead.
Dead.
Well, actually, no, it was quite vibrant. It's just that I was an open micer.
Yeah.
So I wasn't getting much work.
It was dead for you, yeah.
It was dead for me. And
Where was your first gig?
it was in Corks, in opposite Selfridges.
Okay.
And I remember going on at this open mic night. It was like, you know, when it's like 15 acts on.
Yeah.
Like, you won't remember these days. It was a very long time ago for you. But when there was like 15 acts and
we had
4
that,
sections. You remember downstairs at the King's Head, they used to have like 15 acts on, and it would start at like 8, and you'd be closing at like 11:15. And
I never did downstairs. I've never
And you never done it?
It's the only club. Because you always say ring between 9 and 11.
Yeah.
I'd always forget.
yeah, and I never ring between 9 and 11.
No, you get to call whenever. You call
I
at
just don't
4
like
a.m.
9 and 11 put together
Yeah,
when someone's
fair enough,
talking
fair
to me.
enough.
And then you go down, and I remember that gig in like July 98, and I was on at like 11:45 on a Monday night as well. So half the crowd leave. There's about 10 people there, and your first gig, you're kind of in a blur. You remember the first 5?
Of course.
You just have to say things out loud, and 5 minutes is a long time.
It is.
When you've just tried this shit in your bedroom.
Yeah.
And then you go out there and you're just kind of like saying these things and try not to jump off the script because you're going to forget the next bit. You're not natural. You're just this person speaking things you've memorized.
Yes,
It's like
yes.
it's like a monologue you've prepared.
Yeah.
And then you say it out loud and they laughed. But the laughter, as you're so surprised, you're getting this reaction.
Yeah.
And then I remember after they just hung out. I've told this story before, but then there was these 2 guys in the audience who got into a fight with other audience members and then tried to mug everyone. And a big brawl broke out with the people at the bar at Corks. And these 2 guys tried to jack everyone's phones and wallets. And I kind of crept out through the kitchen and called the police upstairs. But one of the guys got lamped by another audience member. He just smacked him, and then the police turn up. And then I go back downstairs. And they were all the audience.
But the gig went all right.
The gig was good, yeah.
Okay.
But the aftermath was...
Yeah, if you'd have had a bad one, that would be the worst first gig story.
But then I thought, these were the people that laughed at my material.
Yeah.
You know, two jackers. And this was pre-phone snatching. This is 98.
Yeah, I remember, because people used to get mugged.
Yeah.
Now you sort of get your phone robbed, but I remember people used to get their shoes stolen. And
Well,
stuff
mugging was you'd have that conversation.
Yeah.
Now it's so impersonal. It's almost like society's moved on so much that even muggers won't speak to you. It's all done from a call center somewhere. So they just by you.
It's all on a phone.
Yeah, it's just everything's all now remote. You've had it twice, which is why I bought this from Apple the other day, right?
Well, you got
It's a crossbody thing. So you wear this across your body. So it's like a strap on.
Yeah.
And then you're doing that. So if they're going to snatch your phone, they've got to take you with them.
Yeah.
You know, and
If you just end up with them, you end up on a freight to China to be sold in an Apple shop.
I was in Nigeria the other day, and they tried to sell me and the phone. But this is the world we live in now, man. You've got to wear a strap on.
Yeah.
Your society has come so far that me and you as heterosexual males have to wear a strap on just so our phone doesn't get stolen.
Has it happened to you? It has happened to me once.
It happened to you
once?
what?
3 times, robbed.
Happened to your wife?
3 times, yeah.
3 times?
Bournemouth Road, same road. It's like, starting to think it's your fault. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm starting to think she's on an insurance job.
Yeah.
Just Apple Pay.
No, she went into a shop because you could find my iPhone.
Yeah.
And the guys just started talking, and then you just get sent to China or Nigeria.
Yeah. And they can unlock them there.
Yeah.
All got these dick...
Well, mugging stopped, though, because you remember with the old iPhone headphones, it was like, don't go out with these because they're going to be... And then it was just stopped for a while.
Can you imagine how many dick pics are in China and Nigeria?
So,
They've got the world of dick pics out there. Dick pic.
Just a vault.
Which dick pic you want to see? There's dick pics everywhere.
It was like Epstein files. Everyone's own Epstein files is out there in China.
Yeah. Are you on the list?
Nah, it was a bit before my time, unfortunately.
Yeah,
If he was thriving now, I'd be in fucking every third email. No.
How long is this list?
It's so many people. The thing is with the list is that it's just anyone who ever was mentioned in an email by him. So I think about there's comics that I think are shit, and if I ever got, if I got, some sort of, turns out I was a billionaire nonce, and my WhatsApp got leaked, there'd be people who mentioned 3,000 times in the Red Richardson files, but just because I was like, they're pretty rubbish at comedy.
Yeah, I've been trying to do a routine on it.
Okay.
About how, like in England, you could know someone that knows someone that knows someone that met someone that emailed someone else that then emailed Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah. You're sacked.
Yes.
But in America, you could party with him, pick out a girl, and become the president of the United States.
It's funny as well. All the right-wing guys are posting pictures of Bill Clinton with Epstein being like, ha, and you're like, no, there's Trump's there too. You know what I mean? Don't think your guy likes to party as well.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the guys because, there'll be so many, because he's a billionaire, his tentacles would have touched so many things. There would have been a guy who was like, we've missed our plane, but don't worry, my mate has a friend called Jeffrey who's got a plane. Next thing you know, you're like, why is it called the Lolita Express? You go, that's a bit weird, but I need to get home. It's Christmas, want to see my kids.
Yeah. And
then, suddenly you're in the files.
Well, Lolita was a great movie by Stanley Kubrick, and then they remade it with Irons, wasn't it?
I didn't know. I thought it was just a book. I didn't know they made films out of it.
It was an original book, then it became a film, or 2 films actually.
How do you make a film about a paedophile without it making the actor a paedophile?
Well, because in those days, paedophilia was apparently...
Well, it's fine.
It was fine. Watching that other Luc Besson film with...
Oh, Leon.
Leon.
She's 12.
It's a pedo film.
It is, isn't it?
It's
I haven't watched it for a while, but it was like, will they, won't they, Ross and Rachel? And she's 12.
It's
He's
unbelievable.
a hitman whose best friend is a 12-year-old that he is in love with.
Should have called it Pedo Hitman. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You just and Lolita.
And he's French.
And he's, then...
Luke Besson got Me Too'd.
Wow,
yeah,
doesn't surprise
He's
me.
a dirty bastard.
Yeah. And the director, didn't he say, it's based on me and my wife? So,
the director, Kubrick?
No, Luc Besson, didn't he say?
Oh, did he say that?
Pull it up, Adam.
Go on to the paedophiles.
Have you seen on Rogan? He says, pull it up.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I did with Adam.
That's good.
Pull
That's
it up.
good.
Yeah. I think he said, this is based on me and my wife because she was very young. He wasn't killing people, but
in
his mind, he's like, wouldn't it be cool if I was shooting people as well as being a nonce?
Yeah. Well, Luc Besson said that.
I'm not a nonce, I'm an assassin. Yeah, I think I might be completely wrong.
He was accused of rape, and at least 8 other women, including former employees.
At least 8. Yeah. That's bad. What about him and his wife, though?
This is true. So their son began dating her when she was 15, and she gave birth to their first daughter when she was 16.
And how old was he?
32.
Yeah, 32.
Interesting.
So she gave birth at 16.
Yeah.
So it was
Like it's 1401.
Yeah, I mean, this is unbelievable. And there's a lot of, and there's the other guy as well. What's his name? Who did Chinatown? Who's not allowed?
Roman Polanski.
Roman
Polanski's not
Polanski.
allowed in the country.
Allowed.
Have you seen that famous Oscars?
Yeah.
When everyone gets up and they're like, let him back, like he's Nelson Mandela or something. Like he just stood up to
It's unbelievable.
apartheid.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like, they fucked a 10-year-old.
Yeah. I think she was
crazy.
That was in Jack Nicholson's house.
Yeah, in his hot tub.
In it, yeah.
And everyone was there. Like all the A-listers were
Yeah,
there. I think
it
Meryl
was-
Streep and more than that lot.
And that was in the golden era.
Yeah. And well, that was the
70s.
days when it was sort of... But they, I mean, it was the Wild West.
His daughter, I don't know if we can talk about this.
Yeah.
She was at Top Secret.
What, Polanski's daughter?
Polanski's daughter lives in London.
Was she in the front row?
She
That's a crowd
She
work
DM'd
clip,
me
isn't it?
afterwards.
Really?
She DM'd me, and I said, big fan of you. She's a director. I think she's involved in this stuff as well. Well, media, not this stuff.
yeah, you got to specify.
So I think we asked her on my pod when I did the podcast at the time.
Okay.
And I asked her to come on, or the producers, and she said, "Yeah, but the only thing I don't talk about is my dad."
That's I get
That's
that.
the point of coming on.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah,
What's
it's
the
kind of like
It's just like, what do we talk about?
yeah. We'll get Mike Tyson's kid on, but you can't mention boxing once.
Let's get Michael Jordan on, but not talk
Yeah.
about basketball or trainers.
Fucking hell. That's because that's a hard on her though, because it's like she wants to be her own person. Is she still got
Yeah.
Polanski's surname?
Well, she wants to be her own person, but she's half of her dad. She's still got I don't know if she had the Polanski surname. She lives in London.
I would have changed my surname.
Morgan. Was it Morgan Polanski?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in the series Vikings.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's an actress.
Yeah.
A model and
Polanski's it stands out. That name is the problem. If you
yeah,
wanted to go under
Polanski's. You can't
I'd change
really,
it to like Weinstein or something.
or Goldberg or something.
yeah.
Something inconspicuous.
That's crazy. So she was like, loved your set.
But why? Yeah, something like that. Like
She made The Pianist. He made that in 2001 or something. It was
Yeah.
fucking brilliant.
yeah, with
And then Adrian Brody from that is now going out with Harvey Weinstein's ex.
oh, is he?
So it's just this crazy...
Well, she's British, isn't she?
Yeah, she was in The Business
Yeah,
with Tamer Hassan and Danny Dyer.
Yeah, Tamer Hassan. You know Tamer Hassan, right?
No, he follows me on Instagram.
So Julian Dean used to hang out with that girl.
Yeah.
Julian Dean, our mutual friend, knew his
Weinstein's now
ex-wife,
ex-wife, yeah.
but she used to live in London.
deserted him.
Yeah, she's British.
Yeah. No, she was in and she was dating Weinstein while that was going on. So imagine being Weinstein, you're this king of Hollywood. And she's like, I'm going off to do this movie. It's called The Business.
Well, you wonder what the wife is going through, right? When all these allegations are taking, like Bill Cosby's wife.
Well, Bill Cosby's wife, to the end, has gone, they're all lies.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
all
there's
lies.
probably bits where she walks outside with the bin and she plonks it in the bin and she goes, I know, and then she just goes and breathes in
Yeah.
and goes back in.
Cosby's out.
Apparently, he was doing stand-up in jail. Do you know that?
Oh, really? Apparently, like R. Kelly is singing in jail,
I've heard this.
and so is P. Diddy.
Imagine if you were in the same prison as R. Kelly and Woody Allen. It'd be pretty good.
And yeah, Woody Allen
The
directing.
Christmas review would be
Yeah.
amazing.
And P. Diddy just busting out,
What would he
that's
be doing?
a chorus in the middle.
Living over the top. And
Take
annoying
that, take that, take that.
yeah.
While the other guys are getting bent over.
We in here.
This is the thing. What does the partner deal with?
And the kids.
And the kids. Like Brand, for example.
Well, I think Brand's kids, he's probably like, phones are evil, don't look at that,
Yeah.
don't bloody go near that, and
I started off with him.
you did, yeah, you started with that. What year then? When were
This
you?
is 98. It's
98 with Russell Brand.
Yeah.
How, tell us about, how old was he then? What, an 18-year-old
He's
Russell Brand?
about a year younger than me.
And how old were you?
I was about 24.
Fuck.
He was
So how do
23.
you look great for your age? How old are you?
51.
Fucking hell. If you're listening, have a quick look at Paul Chowdhury's face. It looks great.
Does it look great?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking in the monitors
Yeah,
here.
you
I'm
look-
not sure.
you look very good.
I'm not sure. I'm.
I'll be dead by your age. No. Or look it. But
You're half my age.
yeah. Well, I'm 37.
Yeah, you're looking good for it, man.
No, shut up.
You've barely got any lines. Your skin's good.
I just need to sort out the gut. But yeah, go on. Back
Work
to-
out with me sometime.
I will.
and
We'll do
we
some.
can-
We'll do a live workout.
I think it's all, and it's very important for what we do as a living is to keep our diet proper. I mean, we've been out for meals before, and you're very healthy.
Yeah. No, I was with you. So I was just lying.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I've got 6 donuts. I ate them in the toilet. You know, in The Godfather, he sellotapes the gun to the... I'd say my man put 8 donuts sellotaped, and I ate them in the loo.
Came out crying and puking.
Yeah. But you what, Russell Brand?
Yeah, well, he started with me, and I remember meeting his dad as well, and his mum I knew.
Yeah,
because
his dad was a sort of geezer. I remember in interviews he said, he took me to prostitutes when he was 16.
Yeah, so he took him, that's how he lost his virginity, was to a prostitute. I just thought that's what white people do with their kids. Hey, son, you ain't got laid yet, stay down to your house, mate. Have a couple of Dorises.
Yeah.
Bang, it's on me this one, son, it's your birthday. That's how you first, right?
Yeah.
This is what white people...
That's what we do.
Indians are not fucking, you're not doing it with that, only when you get married, pants on that. Like English, he's an hooker, mate. You can bang it as much as you want. This one's on me, son. Your mum's watching. Happy birthday, mate. I'm going to get cancelled for that bit.
No, I think you're right. I think you'll be right.
I did a routine on... I put it up from one of my specialists. When I do the accent, people say, how come it's all right? It's racist, mate. Apparently it's now racist.
What you do to me doing the white one?
Yeah. Whereas, how come we can't do your accent? And I'm like, well, I'm from London. I was born in London.
Yeah.
They think, how come we can do that and we can't do a bud?
Bud.
Like,
so if I wanted to do your voice, I've got to be born in Mumbai, don't I?
Yeah.
So if I was to program a kid I want to have a comedian son, but I want him to be able to do the Indian accent. So what I'm going to do is move to Mumbai.
Because you obviously, when we speak on a day, when we speak, I'm always doing an Indian accent.
Yeah.
This is me putting this accent on, but normally, hey, Red, how are you, Red? Good to see you again. They just think that's my... So it's okay, but I'm a Londoner, mate. When I go to Mumbai, and I've been for the Comedy Store gigs in 2012 was the last time I went, I have nothing in common.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know the Indian culture, and and that was in the emergency of when the circuit just was at its infancy in India. I couldn't. I can adapt to the environment, but London is where I do stand up best. Yeah, because I was born here,
and you got a London accent.
And I got a London accent.
Yeah.
But
where did you grow up?
Edgware.
Okay,
the mean streets of Edgware.
Yeah.
It was rough in the 1970s, man.
Really?
Yeah, 70s.
What is that? BNP?
Oh no, this was pre-BNP.
Oh yeah, it was. What was it there? EDL.
EDL was 80, and then there was Combat 18. English Defence League was and National Front. It was around
that was it. Yeah.
NF. So it'd be an N, and the N would become the F.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't. It would be one letter, like NF, National Front.
Yeah, okay, I get you.
And at that time, they wanted us out. Yeah. You got a tattoo of it. Just when you get your tattoo.
Just for later. This is the one. Fucking hell. So what was it? A lot of like racists just patrolling the streets?
Oh, it was skinheads.
Yeah.
It was skinheads. It was
big Doc Marten boots.
Red DMs they used to wear. So whenever I see people wearing DMs, it always triggers me.
Yeah, I bet.
Because when you see
now it's like lesbians wear them.
Now lesbians. Now lesbians are racist.
Yeah.
I've coming up getting attacked by lesbian racists now. So whenever I see a lesbian, I'm like, are you? I accept the lesbian part. It's the racism part I have an issue with.
And what was it? Because they, I suppose, is it better now? You think the marches and stuff?
Well, in those, they used to go P-word bashing. Right?
Yeah.
And after 9 o'clock, you couldn't leave this. I was the same age as Stephen Lawrence, so you can imagine the racism around that time when there was places like Eltham. You wouldn't even walk around after 8 p.m.
Really,
as an ethnic. But when I was growing up, you wouldn't go to certain areas.
Because we had Andrew Mensah on, he said there was bits that he wouldn't go to.
Andrew's young, you see.
I know.
He's a kid.
Yeah.
So his parents would have been that era that I was involved in.
Yeah.
With the Brixton riots, Southall riots, and it was rough.
Really, yeah.
Some of us didn't make it. It was next level. You see it now because it's polarized within the in the internet, and you see all this race, and people film it. But there weren't even CCTV cameras around in those days, so you get away with anything.
Fucking hell.
You'd have to carry a knife.
Really?
Yeah, people would.
Did you get attacked?
Oh yeah, I've been attacked.
I think I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Woken up in A&E.
Really?
Family have been attacked. Guy at my shop. One time, we had a snack bar in Southall. So my dad had a snack bar, and the guy, there's a woman that worked there. Her husband was a minicab driver, and he was at the base, and he said, "Oh, there was a guy there. He needed a ride home, but he said the next P word. I say I'm going to kill him, and he said, look, I'm going that way. I'll drop this guy home, and he stabbed him in the head 50 times. I used to see this guy all the time.
Yeah, Jesus.
He had 3 daughters, and that was it in his 20s, and that was not. And then he's probably out of prison now. He's probably done his life sentence. So this was like the late 80s.
18 years, yeah.
Yeah, so he would have come out. So these were and there were so many incidences like this that you would go through. A family being attacked and knife attacks in those days. And so people don't see, now if it was filmed and the police was known to be institutionally racist. So you wouldn't really get much. A family were attacked, people were they'd put firebombs through your letterbox as lot in the 70s and 80s, and this was quite common in London. So it was a different time altogether. So to come through this now, and when people say, "How come it's all right for you to do that, mate, but we can't do that?" It's like when a gay comic does jokes about his experience, or a lesbian comedian, or somebody of a certain persuasion. It's because that's my lived experience.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be racist to anyone.
No.
It's what you live through, and that's how you deal with trauma, is in comedy. And if whatever my trauma is, I try and bring something positive from something horrific.
Yeah.
To highlight potentially something triggering to other people, and that's how I get through life. I find stand-up a therapeutic way of dealing with life.
Yeah, but I've watched you live. You do that in a good way, because I think some people who say that, it's negative. Because what they mean is, I'm getting up there, I'm just going to complain, and I'm not going to do any jokes, whereas you're quite the opposite.
I don't know, man.
I think you're getting laughs, but for you it's therapy, but you're not going, this, I don't need to make anyone laugh because this is my therapy. Because I think there's negative connotations when people do that now, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When someone's like, right, we're going to talk about, I don't fucking name any common thing, modern shit. And then it's like, but I don't have to make you laugh because this is therapy.
Yeah. But I think the most important thing that we do is the laugh.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not up there. It's trauma porn, I think, has become a thing.
Oh, yeah.
People love trauma porn.
Yeah.
Now, if I go on a podcast and start crying now, we'll clip that
especially
up.
us whites, we love it.
Yeah, let's clip up the bit where Paul's crying.
Yeah.
That will be the bit that we'll put on Instagram.
The amount of white guy pods now where it's like, I just couldn't stop doing fucking gear. And then they start crying. My 4-year-old came to me and he said, Dad, and I said, Elliot. And he went, nah, I'm Sam. I got the wrong fucking kid. I picked him up from school. And he's just like off his face on coat. And the other guy's like, I hope you're right, mate.
You're right. Do you want to carry on, mate?
Yeah. Right.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Please carry on
Got
filming.
a fucking book coming out next week.
It's for my new tour.
Yeah.
Starts in September. Please buy tickets.
Yeah. Otherwise I'll get back on the gear. My kids will die.
My depression was a big thing I was talking about on one of depression is now used as a promo. I've got depression.
Yeah.
My book's out next week.
Yes.
My album is out. Depression, it's become trauma porn.
Yeah.
Is what
huge.
sells. It's huge.
I got bummed in the 70s. Here's a book coming out.
Were you weren't born then?
No, but you know what I mean?
Oh,
People
sorry.
do that. No, I got a time machine. I went back to get.
Yeah, because getting bummed in the 70s was just a norm.
I think it was everyone.
It was everyone.
Yeah.
I grew up to Jimmy Savile TV shows.
That was on telly.
That was a children's, and Rolf Harris.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Russell Brand. What was he like at stand-up?
Stand-up wise, the first time I think So You Think You're Funny with him, and he was doing him and is it Carl Theobald? He was doing an Elephant Man impression. He was doing an Elephant Man. He had the game. I'm a human being.
Really?
He was doing that, and that was his act back then.
Yeah.
And I think at that time he was doing a lot of drugs and then I'm not saying that's why you do an Elephant Man. Elephant Man, great film.
Yeah.
Great film.
Great guy as well.
Great guy. Elephant Man had a very troubled life. Great stand-up.
Not a looker, but very good guy.
But why elephants? Where did the elephant bit come from?
I don't know. Well, it's called elephantitis, isn't it?
Yeah.
But actually, it doesn't really look like an. It's quite unfair.
Just if you wanted to know, the elephant thing is because elephantitis causes like large grey cauliflower-like skin, so it's reminiscent to elephants.
Okay.
Oh, it's cauliflower ears. So like UFC fighters have got elephant ears because of the
They
cauliflower.
actually do.
Yeah. If you ever see someone with those ears, do not fight them.
No, because they've been through it already.
Yeah, you would not. You get into a. If you see, you would not be messed with. You see, people seem to think they can fight me.
Really?
So I've always been in situations where conflict occurs.
But you train a lot.
I train. I used to kind of spar and stuff like way back in the day, but a street fight is very different. I've been in a couple of street fights in my life, and they're not normal.
Why? What for you, or what you do in them? Or?
There's no rules. You see, you've been in fights in the street.
Yeah, not since I was a teen or
as an adult.
Early 20s.
It's a different thing, you see.
Yeah.
And when you get into a street fight, anything goes, and somebody could die.
Yes.
See, that's the thing about a street fight. So you need to hold your ground, and you need to show dominance, and that's what tends to get you out of a fight rather than in a fight. The whole point is getting out of a fight. Bruce Lee would say walking away is the best form of defense.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get your teeth knocked
It's also
out.
fucking embarrassing when you're above a certain age.
And when you're an
Unless
adult.
you're doing it for money on TV or whatever. You actually see adults fight now, and it's really like,
It's embarrassing.
This is awful. Yeah.
And they're swinging like...
They're squaring up, and the threats that are made, like, I'll fucking rip you. And it's like, that's really hard to do.
Yeah, I don't want to go into the detail, but I told you just before this, somebody said that to me yesterday.
What, he was going to do?
He's going to fuck me up.
Yeah.
And I said, go on then.
Yeah.
Like, at that point, I said, go on then.
Yeah.
And then he didn't do anything. And when people stepped in between, he was like, that's when he said it. It's the person that says, you're lucky he held me back, man, because if you hold me back, bruv, you hold me back. And then no one's holding them. And then he says, no, hold me back.
Yeah.
Like, these people need someone to hold them back. And that's when they get even more and more aggressive. But it's very hard to punch someone in the face.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. And to think of the consequences. Like, you could kill someone in a punch. And if you knock someone out. And when you see, because now you see the internet, I just get fight videos on my timeline. Fight videos or some, especially on my X.
X is now, I mean, we talked about this before on here, but it's a snuff movie website.
Yeah. And it's generally...
The pigs have won there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, they're like, well, fuck censorship. Here's a video of a man being killed.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't want to be here anymore. I preferred a little censorship, you know?
Yeah, and it's always non-white people in the fights.
Yeah,
So
is it?
Yeah, I think Musk is now pushing an algorithm, and I think that was partly responsible, like, for
I mean,
the
Charlie
rights.
Kirk was all over there.
Oh, he was huge.
That was rank. I got shown that by someone as I was about to go on stage at Top Secret. They went, watch this. Camera to me. And I'm like, oh, it's that Charlie Kirk guy. Wham. And it was fucking horrible. I've not seen someone die close up like that. Well, it's obviously just a video, but it's absolutely horrible to watch.
You've never seen someone get shot in the head, right?
Yeah. It's fucking, it's like guns are so, like, even the noise of it, it's like...
Well, when you hear a gun in, like, close up, your ears ring for another hour after that, right? But to see that and then welcome to the stage, Red Richardson,
I know,
is a weird thing. And then you're now going up. Like, just have a look at this. Yeah. Like, I grew up when, this was, actually, I was doing stand-up. The Saddam Hussein hanging was filmed.
I remember that. And Ken Bigley, there was horrible.
The beheadings.
The creepiest kid in class his brother would have given a video of it. It's disgusting. That was the start of all that. Do you think people used to want to watch? Well, I suppose the Colosseums and stuff, but
it's
strange. In the 90s, did people try and find tape of people being killed?
I think they would snuff tape. That was when the snuff movies.
Yeah, but that's
what
like the worst people would watch.
Yeah. Now it's like
anyone.
If your algorithm favors it, you're going to get fed these videos.
Yeah.
And then you put a video up where you say something on TikTok that's a stand-up. Banned. We get banned for clips, right? If you say something, like, I'm sure you've had clips that have just been removed, or barely any views, because it's contentious.
I've had stuff removed where they went, you look like you're... I can't remember, they said it was like, looked like I was trying to sell drugs, so it was nothing to do with it, but someone obviously flagged it.
And then the next video,
Yeah.
Someone's getting his head pummeled in.
Yeah.
3 million views.
Yeah.
But your video gets taken off.
Or a horror movie is, you know, there's all these movies where it's like kids are being killed. And then there's a 30-man march outside, or a 300-person march because some comedian's done something outside Netflix. You know, it's crazy.
Like a fun fair where a whole ride collapses, 50 people die, 5.5 million views.
Yeah.
What did I say in the stand-up? That is worse than this.
No, it's always like with the Dave Chappelle when there was the big march on Netflix. But then Netflix have released, like, you know, their favourite Once a Day is about a dad who, you know, kills his kids and shoots himself is like the favourite topic on or a serial killer.
Like, I don't want to do bits on your podcast, but
Yeah,
I was
do
saying,
'em.
let's burn up.
Yeah.
Like,
Clip them up. Let's sell them.
like, you've got Ted Bundy, William H. Gacy. You've not William H. Macy. That was the guy from
actor
Fargo.
Yeah.
Who introduced me?
John Gacy. Was it
John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy. Yeah.
William H. Macy introduced me at the Montreal Comedy Festival at the gala.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, quickly. Sorry, my sister has had a go at me because she listens to the pod and she says you never do the credits of the guest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I should do. I always
That's
forget.
a good point.
You have sold out. Paul Chowdhry. I should start with this.
That's a good point.
But we're halfway through. Paul Chowdhry has sold out Wembley Stadium, the O2. You've done Live at the Apollo how many times?
I've done that. I hosted the last one, and then I did a few more.
Yeah.
Did Birmingham Arena on the last tour as well. But I don't know, what do credits mean anymore? In America, they read them out before you bring
the
you
guest.
Yeah.
So they're impressed with me. They go, Red knows some
But
cool
in
people.
England, you don't even say, like in America, when a compere will bring you on, the host would say, Red Richardson, you've seen him on, and then read out your credits, and then bring you on, and they want to say, oh my God, it's the guy. Over here, it's like, you ready for your next act?
England, I hate. I just say my name,
Yeah.
please. And some MCs, they refuse because they think this sort of, well, no, I've got to do my job. It's like, you don't. Your job is to bring me on. And then they go, sometimes you know credits that are so bad. They're like, he was a associate writer on season 4 of fucking the worst show.
But what gets us further in this industry are credits.
Yeah.
Which is the thing, though. The irony of it is we want to play it down. And I know you play it down because you're British. But when you go to America, you need to big it up.
Yeah, you've got to be like, well,
because they celebrate this.
Yeah.
They celebrate success.
They absolutely love it.
We hate it.
And they think, like, if you have, like, an Instagram following, oh, God, sorry. And then, you know.
Yeah.
It's a mad... Yeah, we are like, oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's
nice one. Weren't you the first? Didn't you play some huge Jamaican festival in, like, 2004? It's Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, 2003, I think I did
So
that.
what were you, the first English actor? What was it,
I
like
think so,
20,000 people or something?
Yeah, like I remember going out there. The first one was in Trinidad.
Yeah.
And I was doing like, I don't know, 6, 7, there's so many acts on. It's a Caribbean comedy festival. Mm-hmm. And 15,000 people in a cricket pitch. So and I'm like, I've been playing to 50 people in London.
That's crazy. How did the gig go?
It was all right, the first gig, but I was nowhere near ready for that kind of a gig.
Yeah, how long did you have to do?
6, 7 minutes. And
that's all right.
Second gig was Tobago, which I didn't think went as well. But I got through it without getting booed off because they used to get booed off in those days. Really? But I thought if I did a longer set, I could have got booed off. But they kind of tolerated me.
And how? Because you started in '98, and then I remember you were the first internet. You were the first guy who put stuff online to sell tickets. Is that right? Like we sort of.
Yeah,
you had the PC's World. Was that wasn't Hello White People was the first?
Yeah, What's Happening White People I did, and that only came about because that was 2012 because I kind of sold out the Apollo, and then the next night I did Live at the Apollo.
You sold out the Apollo before you did Live at the Apollo.
Before I did Live at the Apollo. Who told you all this?
I do my research. I know about you.
I didn't know you knew about all these things.
Yeah.
And then I did.
It's part of Paul Chowdhry law.
And then I did Live at the Apollo, and then I sold out Live at the Apollo to do my own special, at that time DVD.
And so that's mad. So were you not getting on TV and stuff? But didn't you put clips online?
In those days, it was YouTube. So YouTube was 2006.
Yeah.
And I used to film on little cameras and do little bits. And this is way before reels and all that crap.
Yeah.
And longer form. And it was MySpace. And then it became Facebook later on. And when Facebook became a little bit bigger, I used to do the little sketches, dad stuff or whatever it was. And overnight you'd get 300, because the algorithm, 300,000 views or something, 250,000 overnight. So you'd get like 1 million in a few weeks before the algorithm then realized, oh, we're actually helping you. So now you've got to turn on push notifications because people say, oh, I follow you, but I don't see your updates because you have to press it. And now for us to now reach our fans that already follow us, we have to pay. So when you plug a tour, you've now got to pay Facebook a lot of money to reach those fans. So it's kind of like a mailing list.
Yeah, I've had that loads where you do a gig somewhere and you walk down the street and they go, oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you up to? Yeah, I don't even see. And if you look through your feed now on Instagram, it says Discovery now and if you have to swipe across to friends that you follow. So they've moved it. So people don't even notice these things.
Yeah.
So for me to now see your updates, I've got to find you, turn on your notifications to see when you're putting something out. Because that's how they catch you. And then TikTok, you don't even see. Half the people, because it doesn't go into that. It's got to go onto the For You page. So it's all now, all the gatekeepers have moved on to these things.
It's fucking boring, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
where it used to be. It was annoying when it was a producer who'd be like, "This is what's funny," and
I'm
now
not
we just got.
I was talking to you about it last time when I like, you are so big, like in terms you've created your own universe on your own. That means there are people out there that like your stuff. Why not have you on stuff?
Yes.
It's so obvious. Like there's an appetite for this guy. He's almost done his homework.
Yeah.
He's done his homework. He's created something. Chuck him on stuff.
Well, this is what it's funny because they continue to do stuff. They'll put the same group of people on who won't sell tickets, and they'll go, "Well, we'll just carry on." It's like, but you've shown that this isn't what people want.
Yeah.
It's not even a maybe now. The figures are there. You've seen that it's not translating, but they just don't. Because do they put you on a lot of stuff?
Well, then at that time, then I did What's Happening, and then 2013, 2013, I started doing little videos for Facebook. I had these little sketches I do with Zayn Malik. I had a bit of a run-in with Zayn Malik from One Direction.
No way, what? Please go into this.
When I tried to talk to him and he, it didn't go well.
Where were you?
I was at this award ceremony.
What, and you tried to chat to him?
I tried to chat to him.
What happened?
He just put his hand in front of his face.
Why? What were you with a mic for a video?
No, I was just talking to him.
Really?
And his,
Okay.
his security guards pushed me back. Hey man, get away from him, man.
What award show was this?
Oh, some Asian awards.
Okay.
It's called at the Grosvenor House, and then
Yeah.
and I was creating, and I did these videos, and then I just took it online.
Yeah.
And did these videos, and I created a
What, so
character.
you were calling him out?
Well, I created a character where, I'm Zayn Malik. What's your problem, mate? And yeah, what's your, I was.
Is that how he talks? I don't even know.
Yeah,
how he
actually, is how he talks.
Okay,
he's,
good.
he's from. Where is he? He's from Bradford.
Yeah,
He's from up north.
Yeah.
He's Bradford, mate. And I know some of his family. And then I created his mum. He's leave it alone, yassa. It was his dad. And he goes, shut up, man, Jodda. So it was this like a sitcom I created.
Yeah, but it's okay. Don't cross Paul Chowdhry.
I'll create a
Because
sitcom.
he'll do what is it, Big Mama's House about your family.
I was every character.
He'll play your uncle, everything.
I've just put on this
Was it
blonde.
Big Mama's House where he plays all the cards? Yeah. No, Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor.
Yeah, okay.
And then that went well. And then his family, actually, his sister didn't like it. And then said on Twitter at the time, "Who do you think you are? You've only made it because of Zayn Malik."
Okay.
But I was thinking, I was doing stand up for quite some time
Yeah.
before this, and they're just comedy sketches, and then subsequently I sold out 5 nights at the Apollo.
Really?
I did 5 nights at the Apollo, and some various dates, and then the tour after. I think I did 5 nights at the Apollo plus a Wembley Arena in 2017. Now those figures, plus numerous dates up and down the country,
And that's from online.
That was just online, and I did.
And that was pre-online.
Yeah.
That because it was TV was king.
TV was king. TV was king. I did stand up for the week, stuff like that, and I hosted the last season, but it was a cult show on late night Channel 4. Didn't do much. The odd stand up stuff.
I love to hear. I'm probably boring for the listeners because every week it ends up with me shitting on TV and gloating in its demise. But this is my therapy.
Well, yeah, and I've never done. I've never been on the big talk shows. I sold out. I shouldn't be selling out the arenas and the venues I perform at.
What's the O2? That's 18,000, is it?
Yeah, but I think it's about 18. That's standing though, but stand up is
okay,
less.
so seating
yeah,
side's
yeah.
12.
So when you see,
How does that feel to do that?
it's weird. It's a serious. You try not. When I'm back, I don't go out and look.
Yeah.
Because then you shit yourself. You've got to.
I hate seeing the audience before because they look like monsters. Before.
Yeah, it's like
I see every old woman, I go, she's going to fucking hate me now. And then I see every young man, I go, he's going to call me a cunt.
I remember when you sold out the Shepherd's Bush Empire.
Yeah.
And your clips were doing really well, and then you were like, oh, what do you do? I think I saw you backstage at Top Secret.
Yeah.
You're like, how do you deal with it? And it's like, you just got to deal with it like you're at Top Secret almost, and not take it. Because you're like, how do these people know who I am?
Yeah.
I still go out thinking, how do you know who I am?
Yeah. It's weird.
You've not been on TV. You're kind of, no, I'm not saying you're like me, but you've diverted TV. Right?
Yeah.
Now, you should be on the biggest TV shows in the UK, but they're like, oh, we can't take a risk, really. Who is
No, and with TV, I think there's a whole, you sit in hair and makeup, your agent tells you
Yeah.
you're on, the driver picks you up, you go do the show comes out on television, people around you see it. Whereas with your phone, so I think you end up with more imposter syndrome, because I put the video out on my phone, I press it, and then I'm just back on my sofa, I'm lying down, suddenly it's like I'm doing a big room.
Yeah.
And so
it's
you
great.
haven't been through the whole "you're great" thing.
Yeah.
Or the whole sort of manicure of television where it builds you up and makes you feel like, oh, this person's a star because you've not had your name on a door or anything.
Well, they choose who are going to be. So if you force feed, TV is what an algorithm is now. If you force feed the audience as to this guy is the guy,
Yeah.
eventually like, all right. And when I did a bit of TV, I used to get people turning up at the shows that had seen me on TV, and they're like, well, this is a bit different to what we saw on TV. So
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't go on fucking the one show and then have them come to
Have you done the one show?
No.
Yeah, so I'm selling out the same rooms as Take That.
Yeah.
But I'm not allowed on the same shows as Take That.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying I'm bigger than Take That.
I think you're bigger than Take That.
But comedy is a weird one because the bigger it gets, the harder it actually gets.
Yeah.
Because when you play to an arena, what I decided to do at the Birmingham Arena was I had support at the O2 and Wembley, so people and in the second half you'd come out and they're all. But I decided at the Birmingham to do it all myself, so I did the first half and the second half with no support, and I've never seen anyone do that. I just Louis C.K. did Wembley and he had supports and stuff. I sort of just saw him at the at Hammersmith. I did. The Cellar with him a few months ago, so he was doing stuff. It's interesting to see him doing stuff in New York, trying it out, and then doing it in London.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has two or three supports, and then he'll go
brilliant.
out. Yeah, great act. Apart from the wanking.
Yeah.
But he's going to do arenas is different because of that timing changes. Mm-hmm. So you think that when you throw a joke out, it takes a second or two for it to hit the back of the room, and you're projecting so much because naturally so your performance slightly changes.
You're doing it like Shakespeare.
Yeah, you're throwing out.
I was in the queue the other day.
and the guy said,
Yeah.
But when you get to the arena levels,
Yeah.
these are problems that first world problems you'll have to live with.
Someone told me, they said, look up and talk slower than usual.
Oh, in an arena?
Well, just in a bigger gig.
Yeah. So you did Shepherd's Bush, right?
Did that.
I saw Amy Winehouse there.
Really?
I met her at a club in, it was called the Hammersmith, what was that? It's Hippodrome.
Okay.
It's now a casino.
Not in Kingston, no. That was a nightclub.
Oh, yeah, that was the
I
nightclub.
don't think Amy Winehouse went there. I know the Hippodrome Casino, yeah.
And now it's in Leicester
Opposite the
Square.
Phoenix Arts. Phoenix.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine used to have a nightclub night there, and I bumped into her, and this was Beehive, and I was like, oh, I'm a big fan. I just saw you at the Shepherd's Bush Empire. She was at your level.
Yeah.
Amy Winehouse was
At my level.
At your level.
I'll take it.
Of the industry at the
Yeah.
time, So this is pre-drugs, what you're about to delve into, and heroin.
Yeah. Somebody getting carried on stage.
And pre-boyfriend that takes you into...
Blake forever.
Yeah.
He's just misunderstood.
He's just a misunderstood heroin addict. And he, and then I was like, oh, great, you're really good at that. Her grandma was there that night.
Yeah.
And after she lost her grand, then it all went a bit haywire, and she was friends with Russell Brand at the time. And I said, I invited her to a gig, I think, at the time. I had a bit of a chat, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then she went on to become a superstar. Russell Brand gigged with, went on to become a superstar.
Yeah.
McIntyre used to gig with, went on to become a superstar. Whenever I gig with people who are on their podcast, they go on to become the biggest thing in entertainment.
Well,
Weirdly.
Watch this space. Thanks for coming on, Paul.
My opening acts who I've had previously
Yeah.
are now the biggest names in TV.
Who's that?
I'm not going to mention names.
Okay.
But you can throw a few around. And
All right, I'll have a think.
But this is the biggest podcast at Spotify now.
It's huge. It's a big. We're gonna influence the next election. 2027. Farage is coming on. I'm going to softball interview him.
If he gets in, we're in trouble, man. Well, I am.
Do you reckon?
I don't know.
It's a weird thing with England when I see people, and I love England. Don't get me wrong.
Me too.
I love the
wanna make that
countryside. I
clear.
think London's one of the best cities in the world. I do question I don't know if this is a stupid question, but like, you know, if you come, when your family came in, what, 70s?
My dad moved in 64.
64. Do you ever think, like, what's the fucking point of being here if everyone's treating us like this? You know what I mean? Like, it's in a sort of, I don't, it's when, like, obviously totally different. When so many people are like, you see what their home life, where they're from, and you're like, why are you here? Because, like, and I tried to do a joke about this, and I found out it was hack, and about 1 million people had a joke about it, but I said that because I used to work in this temp office, and every person's screensaver was this, island in the Barbados, crystal clear. And I said, out there's a guy who runs a jet ski business, and you go into his office, and it's a tower block in Slough. And, so quite funny, but 10 other people have been there before.
Yeah.
But, like, that's what I mean. And, like, round back, like, what was the... I suppose it's financially better.
Well, in those days, India was a very different place to what it is now. Now,
yes,
it's most of the apps are built out there now. So, and they used to call it a third world country. Now that's apparently quite derogatory for a country.
Yeah. It is
You've got to say developing country now. Yeah. Third world. At
working on itself. It's doing the work.
But we do call this a first world. Yeah. Right. So. In those days, there was more money to be earned in other countries at the time, being Western worlds or Western civilization. But that was off the back of England owning the country for over 300 years. So it was a colony, and former colonies then moved to this colony. But yeah, why? I've never moved to another country, but when I go to America or any other countries, I still do feel I'm British.
Yeah.
So when you do stand-up in America, you realise how British you are.
Of course.
You think they speak the same language as us in America, but it's a very different sense of humour.
Yeah.
You notice in the clubs, right? You think, this wouldn't work in England.
There is so much style over... And I think, just to preface that, I think the best Americans are the best of all time.
Yeah.
But... there's so much style over substance. When I was out there, I saw so many guys in leather jackets with fucking zero talent and more confidence than I've ever seen anyone. To be honest, they probably went and cried in their cars.
Yeah.
But swaggering around, it's like, you know what I mean, guys? And you're like, no, they don't.
Well, they love a rant.
Hate you.
The rants seem to work on stage without a punchline. If you ran to the point, and there's been British comics that have gone there, have no careers in England. I won't mention any names, and now are gigging out there, and you watch their clips and they kill it out there.
Yeah.
I think maybe this is old-fashioned, but I am a fan of a punchline.
Me too.
And punchlines are now seen as pastiche to some degree.
Yeah.
Like, people don't like punchlines in comedy, which is why I've seen you, I think we gigged last time just outside London, and you killed so hard because of your punchlines. And then I was going up, I think, shit, man, you've killed this gig. And then I had to go on after you. But then I had punchlines.
Yeah, and they were like, that's all right.
But it's like you have set out punch. Yeah. Which some may consider old-fashioned.
Yeah.
But audiences don't consider it old-fashioned.
I don't think they do. I think the tastemakers they don't actually know what the audience is.
But if you look at TV now, people don't have punchlines anymore.
No. Well, they don't have jokes. They've got nothing.
It's just like, what is... And
I don't even understand why they decided to do comedy. It's, I've got funny friends that can't do stand-up. These guys are
funnier.
Not funny, not friends who couldn't do stand-up. You know what I mean? Like, what is their group that they're the funniest in the group? You think, God...
I mean, I just thought...
Are you in the Nazi party? How bad is your
I thought it was because you were younger than me, but I'm in my 50s, and I look back and thinking, maybe I don't get it anymore. Maybe I don't get and now you watch TikTok and people doing sketches online. It's just old bits that you've seen.
Yes.
And they're rehashing these things. I remember a routine of mine, a bus lane joke I did in 2012, live at the Apollo. Just a generic joke about... Well, I wrote the joke. If you're in this country, if you get stabbed, they won't find the killers. But if you drive down a bus lane, they'll take a picture of you in the car and send it to your house within 48 hours. So if you get stabbed, make sure you get stabbed in a bus lane.
Yeah, that's funny.
And I wrote that joke. It became a meme. And then I started calling people out online saying, hey, that's my joke. And I'd get the comments, it's just a joke, mate.
Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing of writing, because nothing now is set in
Anyone
stone.
could have thought of that. Well, I wouldn't have done it on Live at the Apollo if I just stole it from, you know what I mean? Like, you have to write your own material. But online, it's like, now they say in film, it's called homage.
Yeah.
Tarantino can take bits.
Well, they go, this is a trend.
Yeah.
So I've seen that where people literally redo the same bit.
They'll copy your rants, right?
Yeah. And there was some kid who did it, some Irish kid. It's like slightly different, but it was the same thing. He's built on a career, you know. And you get a lot of people doing it. And they go, oh, this works.
Yeah.
I had DMs from people when I started doing the videos and they were going well, going, do you know, but these are people I know. They went, just so you know, we're all going to be doing this. You know, great, congrats, but we're all going to be doing this. And then they sort of start doing the same thing, and you go, well,
yeah.
But then I think you just ignore it and take it as a compliment in a weird way. As annoying as it is at first, for the first day, I want to kill them.
Yeah.
And then I go, oh, who cares?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's like it's going to happen in this business. Anyone can broadcast anything now.
Yeah.
On their phone.
We look how many people, for 15 years, everyone did a shit version of The Office and David Brent.
Yeah.
Every comedy, it was like, oh, embarrassing, look to camera. And, you know, obviously his was genius. There was so many bad versions of that.
Yeah.
Forever. And you go, well, one way you could look at it is they're copying, or if you're him, you can look at it and go, I've made something so good, everyone wants to do it.
Well,
as long as people know who did it first, is my thing.
Larry Sanders first broke that fourth wall.
Why? What was that?
Larry Sanders Larry Sanders show would talk to camera.
Yeah.
And then come off, and then you know, Spinal Tap and stuff like that. So, but what Ricky Gervais did is put it in and took the best of those kind of elements and created this thing, and then all of a sudden people got rid of the audience, studio audience. Studio audiences became hack at that point, and it became like almost silent comedy where you're just playing to camera.
Yeah.
And that became a trend. And now, you know, studio audience sitcoms are dead.
Dead.
Unless in America.
Yeah.
I just did Jason Alexander's podcast.
Okay. Was that in Howie Mandel's studio?
No, I did it over Zoom just now. Have you done it?
No, but he has an office.
Oh, is that in his studio? I didn't know.
And that's in the studio. And I went there and he has all these holograms. I've told the story before, but he has holograms of famous... Howie Mandel owns his own sort of stable of holograms of people.
Really?
Yeah, and Jason Alexander had his studio in that same compound.
I met Howie Mandel at Montreal that year. And I gave him give me a call. Let's try and do something together.
Yeah.
I never called him. I should call him, actually.
Give him a call.
I've forgotten about Howie Mandel, but he's one of the most powerful men in Hollywood.
Yeah, he's probably got a hologram of you.
Hopefully.
He's having a conversation with now.
Hopefully. Hopefully I can... are you represented by Howie Mandel out there?
No, unfortunately not. Not at all.
Well, that's in LA, right?
Yeah, it was in LA. It was in, I can't remember what the...
So you're going out to do the Comedy Store?
Doing that, and then I'll go to Vancouver, then New York. Do Top Secret New York.
Top Secret New York is waiting for you.
Should be good.
They can't wait for you to... I was talking to Mark Rothman, the owner, so he's really excited about you turning up.
Great on Mark. He started a club in New York. He's got 3 here.
I went to the club with him. Yeah. So he came out when I was doing this... I was doing the City Winery in New York, November 2024. He came out with me to America. We went to look at this room, which was an old theatre, like an old cinema theatre place, and we said, let's take this place. And the London place that's in Kingsway, I went to see that with him, which was the gym. So all these rooms we find together and turn into clubs.
It's just encouraging him to add more stress to his life.
Yeah, and he might want to open another one.
Where?
Oh, we're just looking at different rooms. Why am I turning...
Riyadh.
Saudi Arabia.
Where he's going to do a bucket collection at the end. That's the thing, so people who don't, listeners...
There's heads in them.
Top Secret is £1 to get in, and then you pay what you think it's worth on the way out.
Behead someone on the way out.
Yeah, exactly. So, Paul, what's your morning routine?
Oh, man,
Inspire the people.
Morning, I try and get out of bed, which is very difficult. So you're very different. You got a child and a wife who gets you out of bed.
Still very difficult.
I'm sure you know, I don't want to go into any personal detail, which is you've got a very romantic relationship. So life is, but for me, it's getting up in the morning. It's tough getting out of bed, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Especially when you've got nothing to get. Today, and I was like, I've got Red Richardson's podcast.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck, I'm just going back to sleep.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then I managed to get up, make some breakfast. I want to go to the gym in the morning. Mm-hmm. Your producer goes to the same gym as me.
Oh, God.
And that's how we know each other.
Oh, no. Did you bump into him?
I bump into him at the gym, see him lifting heavy weights. String.
Really? What's he benching?
He's on about 500.
Yeah?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we see each other all the time.
Steroids?
He's the one that makes the noises. You know the guys in the gym? Yeah.
Does he film himself?
Yeah, I do it. Yeah, you know, the selfie.
Yeah,
I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we go to the same gym, and actually we worked together on the Russell Howard show.
Okay.
That's where we first met, and then we bumped into each other at the gym, and he's like, I do Red's podcast. I said, I know Red, and then this is what got me out of bed in the morning.
Nice.
And I've known you since you started stand-up
2014, yeah. I would have met you at Top Secret.
13 years ago.
Yeah.
When
was it 12 years ago?
You were
12 years in May.
You were a very shy young boy.
Yeah.
I was still an old man.
Yeah.
And and you used to ask for advice at the time, and I thought, this guy's going to be big one day.
Really?
This guy, he's got it.
Oh, thank
and you were very different back then, I thought. But you just see someone who's got something different, which you had then and you still have now, and you think, I wonder who can make that But I always knew that you had that kind of, you didn't mess about too. You didn't talk to many people backstage.
No.
You kept yourself to yourself and you kept your head down. And sometimes being overly familiar with people gets, people don't like it.
Yeah.
But you would ask the right questions. I'm not saying I'm some kind of messiah of comedy.
I think you are.
I was established at the time, and you would ask me how to do certain things, which I'm like, yeah, this guy knows the business. People who are wiser than their age at the time, which isn't unusual, because I didn't learn this, I just did it.
Yeah.
And you were one of those guys that just did it by the looks of it and worked it out himself. Which is why I like to cut. This is the first podcast I've done in England for a long time.
Thanks for coming on.
I don't do them anymore.
No.
I find these things.
No, that's why when you said yes, I thought, because I just didn't think you were doing them.
I just find them very tedious.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
And I find them very difficult. I don't like talking about myself much, apart from when it's on stage or my therapist.
Yeah.
Which would probably be the best podcast released if I did release those files.
The Chowdhry files.
The Chowdhry. And I will discuss this on my therapy session this week that I did Red's podcast.
Oh, well, Paul, thanks so much for coming on, man.
Anytime, man, Red.
Cheers, man. You got a podcast coming out.
That's the thing.
What's it called?
It's called Don't Ask Me That.
Don't ask me that, okay?
Because this came from Krishna Guru Murthy, who came on my last podcast and said, I told Paul all the things I didn't want to talk about, and his first questions were everything about those issues.
Okay.
So I think it's very good to talk about things people are uncomfortable. I didn't want to talk about Russell Brand.
No.
But I did.
I know, yeah, fair enough. I was wondering when we were talking about it, are we going to get a message saying get rid of that? I don't know.
Yeah, and that's the worst, is when people, can you edit that bit out of the show, please?
And if you're listening, we haven't got rid of that.
We're not getting rid of anything.
Paul hasn't messaged.
We're not getting rid of, I'm not messaging about anything.
Brilliant.
Uncut.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Paul Chowdhry Raw.
If you've said it, you've said it.
Yeah, and when's your next tour?
Probably 27.
Okay.
Well, going back to America to do Netflix as a joke, and then hopefully we cross paths. I would have loved to have done the shows out there.
That would have been brilliant.
It's great being in America with a Brit.
Yeah, because you're seeing it with someone else. I'm on my own, and it gets fucking lonely. It's weird. It's kind of the whole, I was going to go to Vancouver Island. I'm still planning on look at sort of grizzly bears and stuff, but it's weird when you're on your own. You can't quite enjoy. I don't know.
No.
Maybe some people are different. They love it. I sort of go, you look around, you're like, well, no one else has seen this.
Yeah.
But that's obviously, it's the same with gigs, though. You go, imagine if I had a friend to see this guy in a leather jacket walking around bombing.
It's the best.
Doing act-out accents.
Yeah.
With just not blinking. And, you sort of... that's one of the hard things about stand-up, is it constant being on your own.
Yeah, it's being on your own. But you've got a wife and kids, so are they going out with you?
No.
So that's harder for you.
Yeah.
Especially with a child.
It is.
A lot of FaceTiming.
Yeah, it'd be FaceTime.
And the time difference is difficult.
Yeah.
So for you, how long are you out there for?
14 days.
That's not that long.
It's not bad at all. I did Australia last year. It was 6 weeks, So that's a
to
long
be
time.
away from your loved ones is like, I was out there for a month on that tour, and then I'm going back out for a month. So, but the thing about America is you have to be there for a while. 14 days, I'm sure your management will say it's not long enough for them to get you.
That's the thing. I've sort of just got my visa, and now I'm like, do I? What do? You go live out there?
I know.
And it all seems to be kind of collapsing anyway. But then everyone's always saying America's collapsing.
But they have
It's been collapsing since I was, 11.
Yeah.
You know,
But we're going to-
9/11 was worse than what's been happening.
I was there just before 9/11.
Really?
I did a show at the comic strip, and I bumped into Chris Rock
Yeah.
in July 2001, and I ended up getting Caroline, just doing gigs out there, and then in September that happened,
Yeah.
and that was all pre.
And it's changed everything, hasn't it?
It's
I mean, the airports are still you fucking like.
oh yeah. For you, it's not. I get.
Oh, you
I
must.
still get it.
Really?
Yeah, you get searched, arsehole to arsehole.
Really?
Everything. Every time you got to go through your shoes and the random. It's almost you almost don't even want to do it as a bit anymore because it's hack.
Yes.
It's that.
You're like, this is a hack joke.
Yeah, it's like I look like. The,
Yeah.
And the old ice thing, and then but also they ask me, what are you doing? What's your work? And when you say stand up, they tend to just kind of let you through, because then you just show them the poster, the flyer of the dates, and then they're like, all right.
Well, they love entertainment out there.
Yeah, they're worshipped out there.
Yeah.
Entertainers are their royal family.
That's the thing. Even their comedy, you see like comedians will drive to a gig in a Ferrari.
Yeah.
I don't think you could do that here.
Well, they take private jets to gigs, right?
Yeah. I think people would take the piss out of you here if you turned up in a Lamborghini. Do you know if you turn up the creek in a Lamborghini?
Yeah.
The other acts would be like, oh.
And when you come out of up the creek, your car's gone.
Yeah.
In South London.
Paul, thanks so much
All
for
right,
coming,
man.
man. Cheers.
You're my man.
You too, man.